I just said it come in when she wants. Just like that.
She's gonna be paid. She's going more support.
Hello and welcome to the KHS Musical. At this time, please turn off all cellular devices. During the show, we ask you to refrain from all flash photography. On behalf of the cast and crew, we would like to thank each and every one of you for attending. Without further ado, please enjoy our Scenes Under the Stars.
Woman beyond the new, welcome. Friend étranger, stranger. Glücklich, you say, je suis enchanté. Happy to see you, bleibe stay. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. You cabaret, oh cabaret, tu cabaret. Meine Damen und Herren, Mesdames et Messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, guten Abend, bonsoir, good evening. Wie geht's? Comment ça va? Ich bin français, je suis votre compris. I am your host. Und sagen willkommen beyond you, welcome. Cabaret, oh cabaret, to cabaret. Leave your troubles outside. So, life is disappointing? Forget it. And here, life is beautiful. The performers are beautiful. And the orchestra is beautiful. And now presenting the cabaret performers, Zoe! Shane! Claudia! Julia! CJ! And Nathan! Each and every one of them is a gem. Don't believe me? Well, you'll see for yourselves tonight. Outside, it is a scary world. But in here, we are so happy to see you. So please, do not go away. Tonight is your turn.
Wir sagen willkommen, ja wir willkommen im Cabaret, oh Cabaret, to Cabaret. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome im Cabaret, oh Cabaret, wir sagen willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Fremde, étranger, stranger, glücklich sind sehen, le beat Suzanne, je suis enchanté. Happy to see you, driverless this day. Welcome and bienvenue, welcome in cabaret. Oh, cabaret, to cabaret.
I Could Have Danced All Night is a song from the musical My Fair Lady, with music written by Frederick Lowe and lyrics by Alan J. Lerner, published in 1956. In this scene, the musical's heroine, Eliza Doolittle, expresses her exhilaration after an impromptu dance with her tutor, Prince Vincent Passarello. Yet it is in the wee hours of the morning, and Eliza should be going to bed. Mrs. Pierce, the housekeeper, sends the two maids to urge Eliza to go to bed, but she ignores them. Nothing can seem to quell her excitement.
I don't care what Mr. Passarello says. You must put down your books and go to bed.
You've been working all too hard, and I think the strain's beginning to show.
Bed, I couldn't go to bed. My head's too light to try to set it down. Sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight. Not for all the jewels in our crown. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night. And still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done a thousand things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting, while at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could dance, dance, dance all night.
It's all been grand, dear, but now it's time to sleep.
I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done a thousand things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting, while at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced, danced, danced all night.
Loneliness can cause us all to do ridiculous things. But would you go as far as lying to a grieving family by claiming you're one of his friends, despite not really knowing the person? That's exactly what the main character does in the musical we are showcasing tonight, Dear Evan Hansen. Our scene focuses on Evan, a lonely boy who falsifies a relationship with a classmate who had recently taken his own life, and Larry, the classmate's grieving father. The two characters are looking back at the things the student left behind, and despite Larry's ongoing grief, he's able to resume a role as the fatherly figure and teach Evan the true way to break in love.
This glove is really cool. You know, why don't you take it? Oh, no, I couldn't. Why not? Are you sure? I bought this glove 1,000 years ago for some birthday or some Christmas that has come and gone. I thought we might play catch or I don't know. But he left it in the bag with the tag still on. You have to break it in though first. You can't catch anything with that stiff.
Then how do you break it in?
Well, it's all a process that is really quite precise. A sort of secret method known to very few. So, if you're in the market for professional advice, well, today could be a lucky day for you. Shaving cream.
Shaving cream?
Oh yeah, you rub that in for about 5 minutes, tie all of the rubber bands, stick it under your mattress and sleep on it. And you do that every day for at least a week, consistent. And though this method isn't easy, every second that you spend is gonna pay off. It'll pay off in the end. It just takes a little patience, it takes a little time, a little perseverance, and a little uphill climb. You might not think it's worth it, you might begin to doubt, but you can't take any shortcuts. You gotta stick it out, and it's the hard way, but it's the right way to break in a glove. With something like this, you gotta be ready to put in the work, make the commitment. So what do you think?
I mean, definitely.
Some people say just use a microwave, or try that running through hot water technique. Well, they can gloat about the time they saved, till they gotta buy another glove next week. It just takes a little patience, it takes a little time, a little perseverance, and a little uphill climb. It's the hard way, but it's the right way, the right way. 'Cause there's a right way in everything you do. Keep that grit, follow through. Even when everyone around you thinks you're crazy, even when everyone around you lets things go, whether you're prepping for some test, or you're miles from some goal, or you're just trying to do what's best for a kid who's lost control. You do the hard thing, 'cause that's the right thing. Yeah, that's the right thing.
You know, Connor was really lucky to have a dad who cared so much about taking care of stuff.
Shaving cream, rubber bands, mattress, repeat. Got it?
Got it.
It's the hard way,
But it's the right way.
the right way to break in a glove. You're good to go.
The story of Glinda the Good Witch and her best friend Elphaba, Wicked Witch of the West, is heartbreaking. Meeting each other as opposites, full of hatred, nobody would have guessed the two would become sisters, yet they were able to overcome their differences. The bubbly blonde who longed to be loved, and the misunderstood witch with only good intentions made one of the most powerful duos Oz had ever seen. Now, they are forced to say goodbye to one another, and for the last time. For Good is a song for two sisters, grieving the futures they would face and remembering the past.
Handprint on my 525,000 moons so deep. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter and strife. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. 525,600 minutes. 525,000 journeys to plan. 525,600 minutes. How do you
Sees Me is a song from the 2015 musical Waitress, in which Dawn has turned to online dating but is terrified of what could happen. Criminally shy, she saw her friends' marriages as a reason not to date or get romantically involved with anyone, but they assure her that everything is going to be fine and continue to push her to finish the online dating profile, all while Dawn dramatically explains the things that can go wrong.
I stick with real things, usually facts and figures. When information's in its place, I minimize the guessing game. Guess what?
What?
I don't like guessing games or when I feel things before I know the feeling. How am I supposed to operate if I'm just tossed around by fate? Like on an unexpected day, with a stranger whom I talk too fast, or ask me questions about myself before I've decided that, and ask me questions about myself, he might sit too close, or call the waiter by his first name or eat Oreos, but eat the cookie before the cream. But what scares me the most, what scares me the most, is what if when he sees me, what if he doesn't like it, what if he runs the other way and I can't hide from it? What happens then if when he holds me, he is only disappointed? What if I give myself away, only getting given back? I couldn't live with that. So I'm just fine inside my shell, changed mind. This way I get the best view, so that when he sees me, I want him to.
Dawn, don't you think you're being a little, maybe just a tad?
I'm not defensive! I'm simply being cautious. I can't risk reckless dating due to my miscalculating above. A certain suitor stands in line, I've seen in movies, most made for television. You cannot be too careful when it comes to sharing your life. I could end up a miserable wife. Sorry girls, but he could be criminal! Some sort of psychopath who escaped from an institution somewhere where they don't have girls. He could have masterminded some way to find me. He could be colorblind! How untrustworthy is that? He could be less than kind, or even worse, he could be very nice, have lovely eyes, and make me laugh, come out of hiding. What do I do with that? Oh God, what if when he sees me, how like him that he knows it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then if when he holds me, my heart is set in motion, I'm not prepared for that, I'm scared of breaking open. But so I can't help from hoping to find someone to talk to who likes the way I am. Someone who, when he sees me, wants to again.
The year is 1832, and if France had a Facebook page, its government status would read, "It's complicated." France has had kings for centuries, but now some people are starting to want a republic, more like what America has today. Many people think that Les Miserables is about the First French Revolution, but it's actually about the 1832 Student Rebellion. This rebellion isn't widely discussed, since it didn't achieve anything, but it was still a significant event since 800 rebels were shot in the street. Victor Hugo was inspired by these events and wrote a novel based on them called Les Miserables, which the musical is based on. One of the characters in the book, Marius Pontmercy, is a young student during this time period, and all of his friends are going to join the fight. Eponine, another character, is one of Marius' closest and oldest friends. Eponine has feelings for Marius, but they go unrequited. Despite having grown up together and knowing a lot about each other, Marius still doesn't have any romantic feelings for her. One day, Marius is out walking and he sees this girl named Cosette, with whom he falls in love. After a few weeks, Marius sees Cosette at her house, and they meet in secret to confess their mutual love.
A heart full of love, a heart full of song. I'm doing everything all wrong. Oh God, for shame, I do not even know your name. Dear mademoiselle, won't you say, will you tell?
No fear, no regret.
My name is Marius Pontmercy.
And mine's Cosette.
Cosette, I don't know what to say.
And make no sound.
I am lost.
I am
A heart full of light. A night bright as day, and you must never go away. Cosette, Cosette.
This is a chain we'll never break.
Do I dream?
I'm
A heart full of love, a heart full of you. A single look and then I knew.
I knew it
Not to me,
From today,
not to
Assuming he is old, he hates girls, and is tall, Jerusha Abbott named her sponsor Daddy Longlegs. When Jervis Pendleton agrees to send Jerusha to college, he does not expect her to be so imaginative. Then again, being the oldest orphan in the John Grier home didn't lend to many opportunities, often leaving her alone with her mind. Grateful for the opportunity to experience college, Jerusha began writing letters to her anonymous sponsor. She is surprised to learn so many things about the world.
Leaves of corn. Oh, and Daddy, have you ever heard of Michelangelo?
Michelangelo. He was a famous artist in Italy during the Middle Ages. The whole class laughed because they thought he was an archangel.
Doesn't he sound like one? Even more embarrassing, somebody mentioned Florence Nightingale and I asked if she was a freshman.
That joke has gone all over college.
You wouldn't believe what an abyss of ignorance my mind is.
The things that most girls with a properly assorted family and friends and a library know by absorption.
I've never even heard of. I didn't know that Henry VIII was married more than once, or Shelley was a poet. I didn't know Alexander the Great had conquered most of Greece, or people came from monkeys. I didn't know that the Garden of Eden was all just a beautiful myth. I never read Great Expectations, Summer on the Lake, Euripides' Electra. I never met the two noble kings, but or ever came across the merry wives of Windsor. I always feel like I'm Alice in Wonderland, stranded in Vanity Fair. Once upon a time, oh Captain, my Captain, I'm so many years behind. I'm still so many years behind.
I didn't know that she'd be so clever. I never dreamed of such imagination. I never read thoughts so expressive. I really must reread The Count of Monte Cristo. What am I thinking? I'm missing appointments to read what she studied in French. I'm baffled, I'm perplexed. Oh Captain, my Captain, I really must get back to work. I wonder what she'll write me next.
I've never heard of Meg, Joe, Beth, or Amy. I've never been to Dover Beach, or heard the phrase a man's reach should exceed his grasp. I feel like the idiot at the toiler of the sea. Oh Captain, my Captain, all the world is verse to me. A lady with a lamp I see. I never heard the Moonlight Sonata, a Chopin Polonaise, a Brandenburg Concerto. I didn't know that Lillian Russell triumphed on the stage, or Monet was a painter. And you may laugh at me, I thought George Eliot was, without question, a man. I'm opening my mind, oh Captain, my Captain, I'm so many years behind. I'm still so many years behind. Now, Daddy, I must sleep, but I will think of you. For Daddy, I know there is so much catching up to do.
Thank you.
wop. That's the way it should be. Whoa, yeah. We're one of a kind, like dip to dip to dip to wop to do you. Our names are signed, like shibbity wop shop. Chang 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 shop. We'll always be like one, 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 one. When we go out at night and the stars are shining bright up in the skies above, or at the high school dance where you can find romance, maybe it might be love. Lemma, lemma, dingity ding, dong, shoo-bop, shoo-bop, wop, yippity boom, boom. Chang, chang, changy, chang, shoo-bop, dip, 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 doo-wop, doo, booty, 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 shoo-bop, shoo-bop, shan, nan, 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 yippity dip, dip. Lemma, 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 dingity ding, dong, shoo-bop, shoo-bop, wop, yippity boom, boom. Chang, chang, changy, chang, shoo-bop, dip, 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 doo-wop, doo, booty, 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 shoo-bop, shoo-bop, shan, nan, 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 yippity dip, dip. Wop, bam, boom, wop, wop, bam, boom.